This video, I'm going to simplify the law of assumption for you because you already have what you want. But most people block their manifestation because they overcomplicate it. They think of their desire, they journal, they meditate, they write down all these affirmations. They put so much focus on wanting it that they actually create a resistance and blocking it. Because when you keep wanting it, you are putting out the energy that you were lacking it, that you don't already have it. But I'm here to tell you that you have everything that you already want. And you just have to align yourself with the frequency and the state of being and the feeling of that timeline. So I'm going to simplify the law of assumption for you guys and teach you guys how to actually manifest your desired reality. So this is the analogy I want you to think about. An Amazon package. When you order something off of Amazon, you order a package online, are you sitting there every 5 minutes refreshing your phone, refreshing your order and seeing, is it on its way? Did it reach the shipping? Did they package it yet? You're not sitting there every second, every 5 minutes worried about your package. You place your order simply and you know that it is on the way, that it's already coming to you. So you go about your day, you're not stressed, you probably don't even think about it, and then the package shows up the next day at your doorstep or the next couple days, however long it's going to take for the shipping. But you're not worried and stressed about it daily because you know it's already done, it's already on its way. So that's how you have to think about the law of assumption and when you're trying to manifest something. If you keep trying to worry about it and think about it and stress about it, you're putting out the energy that it's not coming because you keep wanting it. So the universe doesn't respond to what you want, it only responds to the energy and the frequency that you're giving off, the state of being. So when it comes to the law of assumption, you have to understand that your identity, your personality, it creates your personal reality. Everything is already existing on an energetic timeline, a frequency. So how do you get to that timeline? It starts by stepping into the person that would be on that timeline. So you have to think about, if you already had the wealth that you want or the life that you desired, how would you act? How would you feel on a daily basis? You have to think really deeply about how you would feel because the feeling is the most important part. You could want and desire things all you want, but it's actually being in that frequency and in that feeling, that vibrational frequency. So let's take your dream car, for example. You don't have to sit there and over exaggerate, oh, when I get my dream car, I'm gonna be so happy and I'm gonna be doing this and that, and then trying to like live in this false positive state the whole time throughout the rest of your life until you get the dream car. All you have to do is visualize yourself in that dream car, getting in it for the first time, driving it, how does it feel, you putting your seatbelt on, just visualize one particular moment. And in that moment, just notice how you feel and then hold that frequency. Because when you are in that frequency, when you're in that vibrational state and you hold it long enough, you are starting to shift into the timeline. And once you've maxed out at that frequency, once you felt it in your visualization, you come out of that visualization and you tell yourself it's already done. And you carry on like you just placed your Amazon order and now it becomes on the way because now you have stepped into that timeline. You don't have to worry about the how, you don't have to worry about when, just know it's on its way. So after that, you start to take aligned action. And when it comes to aligned action, it means you don't force. So you don't have to go and sit there and say, well, to get this car, I need $100,000. So now I got to go work really hard. Now I got to go and grind my life away and sit there until I get this car. Because if you do that, now you're putting back up the resistance. The next aligned action could be something simple. I just finished meditating. I'm hungry now. I'm going to go eat. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to get in the gym. You just start to act regular like it's already done. You don't have to sit there and force it because the moment you start trying to force it is the moment you start repelling it and shifting back into that lower frequency, the one who thinks they don't already have it. So this is the timeline concept, quantum made simple. This is the future you, stepping into the reality that you want. That's the timeline it's on. After you've done that visualization, that meditation, you know what it feels like, and you've shifted into that timeline. Now it's already on the way because you're becoming that person. That's why it's called become, because you be and it will come. You're not a human doing, you're a human being. So when you just be and you keep that frequency, you don't let life sway you and throw you off and start to stress you. It's like when you think about money, a lot of people think, I want to make money. I want to make $20,000 a month. If I just had $50,000, I'd be okay. So you want the money, they try to manifest the money and then they align themselves. Yeah, I'm going to start this business. I'm going to be making $50,000 a month. And then what happens is the next week when they start that business, they don't see any sales or any clients. Right away, they start thinking in the future and getting stressed. Wow, I'm never gonna make it. How come nothing ever works for me? And when they do that, they put themselves off of that timeline. They take themselves off of the timeline. You have to understand that it's already done. Even when your reality hasn't shown it to you yet, you have to believe it before you receive it. Because a lot of people think seeing is believing, but it's actually the opposite. The law of assumption is believing it until you see it. It's like thinking from the end. It's already done. So those are the 3 magic words I want you to remember when it comes to manifesting and the law of assumption. It's already done. And you just carry on like you've ordered that Amazon package. You sent out your order to the universe. This is the timeline I want to be on, and I'm going to hold that frequency, and I know it's already done. It's already on its way. I don't have to sit there and keep checking or keep wondering why it hasn't shown up yet. So why most people struggle with this is because they look for the evidence instead of assuming. They look and they wonder, how come it's not here yet? And that keeps putting up the resistance, like I say. It has to happen in your mind first, because your inner world is what creates your outer world. Your personality is what creates your personal reality. So once you start to rewire your brain and start to shift onto that timeline, that's when the mirror projection, the universe, your outer world catches up. There's a delay period, of course. Nothing will just manifest like that, but there's a delay. But you have to walk every day closer and closer and continue to be that timeline. And if you be, it will come. So that's the takeaway. That's the law of assumption simplified for you guys. It's already done. It's on the way, and you are becoming the version that already has what they desire.